The not-so-cut. And there's the fight against De La Hoya would be
to still cut off the ring like he used to, and if he does, that's our man.
Walker made no bones about his intention to stay away and create space in the ring. So as George Foreman points out, the onus will be on Chavez to cut off the ring. There was a time in his career when he was the absolute master of that technique, but it takes energy and commitment, George, to do it.
Takes a lot of energy, and a lot of times, just when you think you got him, you leave yourself open because your feet are not where they're supposed to be. So cutting the ring off and being in position is the magic to this.
Walker trying to start out with the jab. Can be useful for him in helping to create that space between himself and Chavez. Walker will move to his left and to his right. And even though he's starting here with the jab, as Larry Merchant has pointed out earlier, he's very unorthodox and will occasionally throw a lead left hook. An unusual choice of punches and potentially disastrous against a body puncher like Chavez.
But Chavez is awful smart. When you're cutting the ring off, you got to make sure when the guy's going left, he touches the rope. Right, his body touches the rope. You don't want to make him have air in between you. Make sure his body touches the rope each time he goes left and right.
Chavez managed only to get off one punch in the first minute of the fight.
Get him out of there. Come on.
It's going to take him a while to try to bring Walker down off of his toes and make him a stationary target. Body punching, the best way to do it if he can get close. Crowd chanting for Julio.
Chavez trying to see now if his opponent will follow him when he backs up. You don't often see Chavez going backwards.
He doesn't want to make that mistake with a young fighter like this. You give him a little courage, back away. The next thing you know, you got yourself a fight on your hand. You want him to maintain his fear.
One of Walker's cornermen said to us yesterday, "We won't allow a fight to break out in this boxing match."
What did he say? Float like a butterfly, sting like a hornet.
So far, the most effective blow has been Walker's occasional left jab. Chavez landing a looping right on the shoulder of Walker there. Just missed with the left hook. Every Walker hair still in place as round one winds down toward the close.
This is not an unusual way for Chavez to start a fight.
Never been a fast starter.
Well, when I've fought taller guys, I miss punches over their head to make them start bobbing and weaving down into my territory. You miss purposely.
Clever idea. And in Chavez's corner, again, our interpreter is Hector Garcia.
You have to be a little more active. Move your hips from side to side. And don't wait. Throw punches. Don't stay on top of him and don't give him any distance. You're doing very good.
With that jab, but you got to throw it a little bit more. Okay? When he's standing back on the outside, feigning, don't use the jab till he steps forward. When he steps forward, time him with that jab. Put it on him. And if you could hit him with it a second time, double up on it. Okay? If you jab more, he'll start to bob up under into left hooks and straight right uppercuts. Keep the jab on.
Come on.
The most impressive thing I thought about Walker in that round, George, was how composed he seemed.
That's a hard thing to be in with a great fighter like Chavez.
Come on, don't be holding. Let's go, come on.
Of course, Walker would say, well, he's no greater than Arguello. I got past my butterflies in that fight, but Arguello was 42. Chavez much closer to his prime than was Alexis.
And he was frank enough to say, I'm glad I wasn't fighting Chavez 5 years ago.
The thing that's bad about this fight is Chavez does not just want to go out and win tonight. Oscar's had this devastating knockout. He wants a knockout.
Give him up.
Well, he's going to have to risk something eventually to do that. He only threw 14 punches in round 1.
You're right. Risk. And that's something he doesn't want to do tonight, is take any risk.
Yeah, but George, this kid doesn't look like he can crack an egg, and Chavez is certainly more than an egg.
Maybe he can't crack an egg, but he can connect.
Yep, that he can do.
He's showing that in the first minute of round 2. Chavez gets in a couple of body punches, and Walker lost his concentration there for a moment.
Just wanted to say any cat can scratch.
Even a pink one?
Even a pink cat can scratch.
Hey, I got a curiosity question, George. You say when you fought taller fighters, you missed punches over their heads?
Yeah,
Who did you fight who was taller than you? Who did you fight who was taller?
It happened a lot. Jack O'Halloran.
Chavez got to Walker with a body punch, and now Julio trying to finish it up. And Walker wobbles. His legs are gone. Chavez hoping to match De La Hoya's second round knockout.
A sneak right hand, I believe, started it, Jim.
Get him up. You all right, my man?
Inside.
All right.
Let's see if he can retain his composure in the face of this.
Well, his legs are still stiff, Larry.
All right, come on, bring it.
Composure's one thing. He's got to get his legs back under him. 52 seconds, plenty of time left in the round if Chavez can find his way back in. Hard right hand to the head. Walker in trouble against the ropes. Joe Cortez looking on.
This is what Chavez know how to do. Gets you hurt, start chapping, never stop punching.
Chavez able to land that right uppercut as they broke.
I want to tell the kid to take an 8. Get down on one knee, kid.
He's trying to fight back instead, and that could be the wrong choice. And Joe Cortez stops the fight.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
That's all right. That's it.
God, let's take it.